Anyway, it's time for just chatting. Yo, Deku, welcome in. You're joking it? Yeah, clearly. Anyway, congrats on being first, cat. Like, normally, like, in evening streams, I don't like this screen, but hey. I don't know, if you're still here, we can still yap, obviously. Otherwise, I'm gonna switch over to the actual game, because I prefer that for, you know, evening Hollow Knight streams. But yeah, it's been some days. Anyway, how have you been? Obviously, both of you guys. It's been quite a few days since I last spoke to you guys and obviously streamed. And it's also been like 3 weeks since I last played Hollow Knight, so like don't expect like proper gameplay today. Okay, I feel like Cat's probably gone by this point. Let's switch over to the actual game. Oh yes, Hollow Knight. Oh no, don't look at the screen. You haven't been able to be here in the evenings? Yes, I have no idea. Yeah, that's mainly it. But yeah. Good day, good night, can't complain, that's great to hear. Yeah, that's just mainly it. I mean, if you're not looking at like certain things I have written around like the screen, obviously you can stay here, but I kinda just gonna jump right into it. It's going to be like a massive spoiler for you, so obviously I hope you enjoy the rest of your playthrough. With the speed you're going currently, you might actually be able to catch up before I am done with like the current challenge, even though like I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know if you want to go for that challenge I'm currently doing. Also, I have to kind of fix like the cable here. But if you do, with the speed I am going, you might actually be able to catch up at some point. Anyway, gonna switch over now, properly. Good night, have fun, yeah. You too. I don't know, like however much fun you can have while sleeping, but you know, I enjoy sleeping sometimes. Anyway, jumping over to the game now. Hollow Knight. Body's fully brooding you. Yeah, I've heard the updates. I hope you can get back to it and, you know, not have your body bully you. Anyway, returning now. It's been quite something. And obviously we're working on P5 today. Oh yeah, last time we did like some exploration, which is why my charms are all wrong. It's been so long I can't actually remember anything. I know I use Sharp Shadow, I do use Quick Slash, Steady Body, what else do I use? Ah, all the roos in the background. Seriously, what do I use normally? Long Nail? Don't I use Long Nail and something else? No wait, I'm using Strength and something else, don't I? Didn't I put Long Nail in there at some point? I feel like I definitely use Strength and I probably use the Stench. Where's my good old Defender Crest? Oh yes, finally. Back together. But yeah, it's been quite some time. I've been busy, right? Like I kind of originally talked about it like on the Discord that I was working on like the whole YouTube side of things. Which has been enjoyable. Obviously, like I don't expect that to, you know, I don't really expect any growth for like the next few weeks or months at least, just because of how YouTube has been going. I think. Took a long week break from P4. Okay. Felt like 25% of health. Oh, wow. That's intense. Wait. Like every single time I read PV, basically, I think it's P5, because obviously Roman numerals, and I always have to rethink that it's obviously pure vessel. But that's impressive, yeah? Well, anyway, I'm just gonna start. I will probably fail quite a lot for two reasons. First of all, I haven't played in literally 3 weeks at this point. Second of all, I did a workout today. I trained my arms, and I don't know, I can barely raise them. It just sucks, but I don't know, I just have to do it. I have like more stories about that in a second. I'm gonna do it first try, yeah, obviously. Like, ideally I would like to reach Sly again. Seriously, why are you summoning so many guys currently? Yeah, it's not gonna work like that. Anyway, where was I? Basically, I was obviously working on the YouTube side of things. I wanna, you know, migrate more to the YouTube side of things. Originally, like for example, I created like the VOD channel as well as the edited channel to kind of just advertise the stream, because obviously I want people here to yap to. That's like the main idea behind it all. But I'm gonna be completely honest, like the edited channel, at least the content I'm doing there with like the supercuts, it's just like too much work for like yeah, the results I'm putting in there basically. So I will probably not focus on that in the near future at all. Instead go like for other ways of doing that. And obviously I would like to return to streaming in general. But yeah, anyway, YouTube has been fun, right? I've been playing through Shards of Sennaar. And if I had timed it better, I would probably have played Blueprints instead. So that's going to be like the second series. But it's like a lot less effort, and it still gives me like the chance to like kind of play the games that are really awkward to stream. Right, like I mentioned this like in the post when I talked about it, how I really regret not having like a channel like this back when I played Obra Dinn. Because I played it, I thought it was like an amazing game, but it just absolutely did not fit the stream schedule basically. Also the setting obviously. And I wanted to play it, but I didn't really have like a point to put it. And at this point, like, it's kinda been too long for me to kind of continue that playthrough. But like on a YouTube kind of sense, or like a Twitch kind of setting, that's what I'm gonna call it, like whatever you wanna call it, like blind playthrough, whatever. It just doesn't really make sense to continue with that one or to restart it. So I will probably play it like in my own time at some point, or alternatively maybe wait like a few years until I forgot like the things I remember. That would also be fun. But yeah, like this is like the main reason why I started the YouTube channel. And I will probably focus a lot on that one in the semi-near future. I still have like some stuff prepared. Like for example, I'm currently uploading like all the streams, like the Hollow Knight streams in like more edited form where I'm cutting out like all breaks and all that stuff. Just because I think it's like a lot better viewing experience mostly, and also I get like the chance to work on like proper thumbnails. Normally for streams I don't really do too much. I just put in like a screenshot and slap title on there, and that's generally fine. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's definitely a lot there. I really like the style for the Hollow Knight thumbnails. I'm trying like some things. Like obviously there's like the standard that you do for like playthroughs and stuff on YouTube where you just have your face next to it. Mawlek's looking sick, yeah. I really like Mawlek. To be fair, I think my favorite one is actually the first one for Green Path, where we have like one of the little moss guys. Don't know why I like that one so much. I just feel it kind of turned out really well, so. You're doing the charge, okay. But yeah, it's kind of that thing. It's like daily episodes for Hollow Knight, obviously slightly edited, and then like every second day it's currently Shards of Sennaar. Which is like a really fun game, but again, it would be really awful for a stream setting, because it's like, similar to other puzzle games, I kind of have to just focus on the game in a way that's just not really fun in my opinion. Right, like I kind of have to focus on stream chat normally and have to worry about spoilers, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm really happy that I have like the chance to just, you know, make a YouTube chance, like a YouTube series now. Can't even talk already. But yeah, that's like kind of what's going on in the background. Shaw. All of the Shaws. But yeah, this still has like the whole issue that obviously the Let's Play market, I'm gonna call it, is like absolutely oversaturated, so chances of anyone finding that stuff is like basically zero. But you know, it's just an excuse for me to play similar to like streams. But in streams it's like more fun when people actually come here to yap. By the way, do you have like something new to say every once in a while? No, we had that one. Wielder of Nail, Eater of Soul, Messenger of the Gods, or something strange. I feel like we've had the same conversation before. It's just been too long. A tuner said, I feel like we've had those words. There was like actually one of the conversations like in the more green pathy area with like one of those guys, where I didn't actually read their mind. Like I saw that when going through the fort, obviously. But yeah. But also like editing all of the Hollow Knight streams for like episodic stuff actually gives me the chance to rewatch a lot of stuff and go over like the lore. Like I mentioned that I originally did that for the supercut, which technically still is in production, but it's probably going to be quite some time until I continue working on that. It's probably a lot easier to do the episodic stuff first. But yeah. Gives me kind of a chance to continue with my red string and all that stuff that I have prepared. Oh yes, it's the Defender. Mapel of Dung. Wait, I'm actually dealing damage to you, know? I just noticed that there's actually damage animation. I thought you were immune to your own charm, but I guess not. Wow. But I'm not immune to your charm. Jump around. I should probably just use more spells every once in a while. I always forget that. Oh, what you doing? Ow. But yeah, otherwise there's also the thing, like I kind of announced that I wanted to stream on Tuesday. But here's the funny thing. First, Pixis kind of talked to me because she mentioned that she didn't have the time to actually come to stream. I was like, you know what? One of the reasons why I put the Hollow Knight streams here is that I could also hang out with her. So I was like, you know, there's actually another series that I wanted to start sooner rather than later. I could be streaming that one, why not, you know? Kind of makes sense, because that would be like the next, just like midweek series that I had planned. And then on Tuesday I kind of just, I call it like, it's like part of my workout routine. I just was on like a really long walk. And first of all, like for some reason managed to kind of hurt myself. And I don't know how, like well, mainly my legs, they still hurt to this day. And I was just like dead tired at that moment. So I went to bed at like 9 PM, which is like an hour before I would normally stream. Which was like really crazy. So that kind of fell into the water. Yeah, which is why I'm kind of here now. Oh, it's Tiso again. Oh, yes, totally. I love that they still keep the Okidok here every single time. Ah. Can do it. Being sad about Tiso, yeah, as you do. It's actually kind of funny that we never get to fight Tiso. But I guess they really sucked in the arena already, so who cares? Oh yes. My old master. Let's see if I still remember your moves. I mean, I kinda do, apparently. Oh. Can't believe this. You're just ready. This guy, okay. I need to kind of get behind you guys. It would be a lot easier. I mean, kind of worked. I say that as I, you know, get hit. That's a lot easier when they're like in this position, basically. Come on, do your dash. Okay, first one. When's the spinny move coming, by the way? I guess never. Do you even need to heal here? Don't I get like a bench? Ah, yes, seals. Still very nice, yeah. Okay then. I feel like I'm gonna keep my layout for now. Even though I feel like long layout would be nice in this fight, particularly. I really struggled with that one. That's one thing I remember. And I will probably still struggle with it. I have like no idea how to like... I mean, I could kind of do it like this. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I mean, it should be... Like, I mean, since the knives always kind of aim directly at you... Oh wait, I can't actually go over there. Come on. Give it just a few more hits. No. Save myself there. Also, the other thing is actually, you know how I, at the end of last Zelda stream said something like, oh yeah, there's going to be like a stream the next day? Well, no, I finished watching Breaking Bad. I had to do that. I was like kind of in the middle of it. It's like one of those series that just really hooks you, right? It's just an amazing series. And I was already that tired for the first Zelda stream on Saturday, like 2 weeks ago. And you know what? Then I just decided, you know what? I was already watching through the whole night. The next day I basically just used to like, first of all, I finished the series, watched the movie that came out like, I don't know, half a decade later. And then I just needed to decompress, right? Like that series is just so amazing. And it's really hard to talk about stuff without spoilers, and obviously I don't like to talk about spoilers in like unrelated media. But it was quite an experience. I really get why so many people love it. And like the most interesting fact about this actually, normally when it comes to like TV shows especially, a lot of the time when there are like a bazillion memes to it, most of them tend to be from like the early seasons, where like everyone was still watching. But like for Breaking Bad, like literally every season had like multiple memes that are still used to this day, which I just think is like really crazy when it just comes to like the longevity of the series and like its staying power basically. Oh wait, you do that stuff. I completely forgot that you actually create waves. Okay, I can heal once. But yeah, amazing show. I still recommend it, especially if you can just watch it on Netflix or something like that. But I do recommend, you know, having a lot of time to invest into it, because it hooks you so hard. It's crazy. Just some really well-made TV, and there are like not that many TV shows that do that. You're just watching because just like, here's the thing. Wait, so I also just recently started. Like the beginning, obviously, like most shows are like slightly slow, but the way it is set up with like the basically where they are always showing like a bit of the future, where you're always intrigued by how it ended up like this and how it's going to happen, right? Like they are always just giving you that much information that you just can't piece it together. Right, those pieces. This is like one of the things that I just thought was like so amazing about the show, like how well they managed to integrate it all. And every single time there were like 10, like basically there were like always multiple plot lines basically going on at the same time. That's like the best way to describe it. Why did I just fight the one guy? And I don't like fighting the second phase. I should have done that a bit better, I guess. You know what, I'm just gonna tank it. Tanking sometimes works. Oh, okay. Like, here's the thing, I am impressed that you're saying that all the news already spoiled you about the series, because I feel like even having seen all of those, like, I only recognized it like when it was too late, basically. For like 90% of it. Unless you're talking about the fact that he's making math, in that case, yeah, that was spoiled. Oh wait, this is the fight where all three of them fight at the same time, right? That was like the special version here. Can probably heal here quickly, right? I mean, that is a weird cage match. You're completely right. Not a goose spot. Again, just hacking the mainframe and being the best AI there is. Okay, that was just like a really terrible position. I don't actually remember how to fight you guys. Like, I don't have like any, like, for like the triple fight at least. Outside of just do the thing that you did for like the first fight. I don't actually remember a lot. Ah, that was terrible. I need to dash more, I feel like. Yeah. Nah, that was just so bad. Yeah, okay. Rip me. First death of the day. But yeah. You just know about certain people's deaths because of memes. Here's the thing, I didn't know about that. But I once read like the blurb for the movie at the very end. And here's the very funny thing about that. The blurb that I read basically put me on the wrong track about the movie. That's probably the best way to put it. Because like I watched the movie and the blurb, like the description basically said something and I completely misinterpreted it. Which I thought was just really funny actually. Okay, could you like not summon as many little shits? You know what, I should absolutely use the Sending Dark a lot more. I never do that. And then obviously, like, in the Breaking Bad universe, there's obviously Better Call Saul, which is like the series I started watching now. But sadly, that's not quite as great at putting up like that intrigue that I really loved about Breaking Bad, basically. Right, the thing that I mentioned about basically showing a scene of the future. They're still doing that, but in a way that's, you know, isn't as intriguing. That's how I would put it. At least for now. Like, I'm just starting like the second season. I know like a lot of my friends when it came out really loved that series. So I hope that it's getting better later on. That's like how I would put it. Right, it's not quite on that level yet, but it might be amazing later on, you know. And at least it's entertaining. But here's like the funny thing about Netflix actually, right? Because I'm obviously watching it on Netflix, it's like the easiest way to do it. Even though we technically, at least for Breaking Bad, we had like all the DVDs. But I am just too lazy to put like my DVD player here. Where was I? The problem with Netflix series for me is actually, my screen has like an issue. I think it's actually the cable according to Google. The cable that I use to connect my screen to my PC. Whenever I start Netflix, my screen just crashes and Windows gets like a shitload of problems. And that's like okay if I am ready to watch like a lot of series at the same time, or like watch Netflix for like a few hours at a time, because it's kind of fixable. It's just really annoying to fix each time. And even after it's like fixed, there are like still some issues. Like for example, the taskbar doesn't disappear even full screen and stuff like that. And I can live with that if I'm watching like a lot. But if I just want to watch like an episode or two, yeah, it's absolutely not worth it to start Netflix on my PC. But that means that I can only watch it like when I go to bed, basically on my laptop. I mean, I could also watch it like during the day on my laptop, but I'm too lazy to do that. So that's like a real first world problem. Think, think, think. I just love this boss fight. The guy just can't do anything. Freaking False Knight. But yeah, those are like some true issues that exist in the world, right? Not being able to watch Netflix properly just because of a cable. I'm actually more fascinated that it's actually the cable, because after you restart the screen afterwards, it works. It's just that basically everything crashes before then. Yeah, true first world problems. Ah, that was too slow. I wanted to use the Descending Dark here. It's probably a good move to use. I can just farm some soul whenever you jump. Oh! Yeah, definitely using that strat from now on. It's just so much faster. Shah. Also Shahs. Don't just Shah me like this. Gotta do it. Descending Dark. You know what? It's like I always say that I should use more Descending Dark, but it's like the truth. Like all the damage you can do with like the invincibility frames for once. Like there's so few things in this game that give you invincibility frames. You know, outside of taking damage. Being able to just ignore the nail, for example, is just amazing. Sure. I'm not gonna listen, I'm just gonna fight. Also Gorb. I mean, we ascend, just like in the beginning of the Pantheon, where we have to ascend to go here. But like without Gorb, actually. If you think about it. You're just meeting Gorb. Guess I can just farm some soul here. And the problem is actually going to be Sly again. I feel like Sly is just so awkward because I have not fought him in so long. And I don't remember the time because like the timing was like so tight. Like at least for what I did, where I tried to dodge away like I'm gonna call it like the sword attack, like in the second phase. Yeah, Bang Defender, you can do it. So this is like actually the thing that I am currently kind of worried about with this attempt. Right, like I will definitely have like some stupid deaths in between every once in a while, just because I'm out of practice, you know. But otherwise, yeah. Wow, can't believe I would do that. Do your thing. Yeah, enjoy your time, it's okay. I get it, you enjoy the dungeon. That worked out. Perfect. Goodbye! I'm just gonna slap you here. I really don't feel like dodging right now. Like, I should be able to at least make it through first Pantheon mostly without any troubles. So I don't really care about it right now. Goodbye, you. Tiso again? Any thoughts? No thoughts on Tiso? Mawlek, any thoughts? Ah, I kinda wanted to see if you actually can think. Yeah, do your claw attack. Do it. Okay, Horror. Okay, I should not have taken damage there. I mean, it doesn't actually matter here, but still, I feel like that was a stupid hit. Thoughts? Yes. Oh. I'm gonna try to at least get like one boss at some point with the Dream Name. I feel like all the lore we could learn would absolutely make it worth it. Maybe I should do that like in a practice run at some point when I'm just going for singular bosses. Because currently I don't know if I want to risk it like in every single attempt. I feel like I have to at least risk it once or twice, you know? But like generally speaking. Okay, you know what? I am being too stupid right now. Stop taking damage. Okay, I'm absolutely taking too much damage here. Lore's all rated higher than life, I agree. Okay, wait. I'm gonna, you know, get a chance at life here for just a second. Oh wait, it's that one. Ascending Dark. Okay, it works. Don't worry. Wait. Thoughts! Don't leave me behind. I got one lore, okay? One lore. Now the question is if this thought is, you know, about Sly or, you know, about Fools. Might be. Could also be about just the other Nail Masters, you know. Maybe they just think that they are kind of, you know, behind when it comes to skill and stuff. But I feel like it's more about like the original master. It's like my guess. We all know what happens if I guess. It's correct, obviously. Every single time. Ouch. Oh, the double hit. Okay, can I get into a better position here? No, I cannot. I don't like this at all. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stay here because you're going to go over to the right all the time, right? You're always kind of just moving to the left and right. Ah. Yeah, okay, I don't know. I really struggle with this guy. I don't know why giving me, you know, a cliff to fall into, or like fall off of, is so much harder. But I do appreciate the Crystal Guardian here. Give me all the soul. Thanks. Yes. Get angry and jump up. It's time for the master. Okay. At least I can heal you. Also, I don't know why what changed in like my settings, but I feel like the music is louder than usual, and I can't actually turn it lower. But it should be the same on the stream anyway, but it's just kind of how it feels right now. Which isn't like too bad, right? Like I can for once actually listen to the music. Which is a rare occurrence. Which is also like one of the advantages of like editing your content, where you can actually listen to the music of the game for once. Slap, slap. Oh wait, we're dashing already. Oh, dying! Oh, clearly dead. As dead as one can be. Yo, Pixels, welcome in. How's your day, David? Oh. You definitely didn't miss the first death today, so clearly this is clearly my first attempt. Trust me. Smacking you. Can't believe that we're just getting called goose again. Just shot an apartment. Neat. Clearly, I mean, yeah. What to ask? Like, how was the apartment? Obviously, including address and all that stuff, you know, as you do. I'm just gonna do that. I really don't like actually fighting this guy. I'm just gonna continue tanking, like face tanking him and kinda murdering him, like in the meantime. Okay, I got it right, yeah. Quickly heal. Wait, was that stupid? Oh wait, that was really stupid. Oh gosh, I completely forgot that I have to fight you guys now. Do I get a phase where I can heal here? This one should be fine, right? One here. I'm gonna have to read that. Oh, okay. Can stand here, here. Okay, I can't heal here actually, okay. I can heal here though. Ministerial bedrooms? Wow. Yeah, this is like kind of my issue, like I mentioned this before, like back when I was still working. One of the things that I was looking into was like getting an apartment for myself, obviously, right? It's like one of the things that most people want to do with like their money. And my issue is, my room that I am currently living in, like just like my bedroom, that alone oftentimes had like more area than whole apartments that I could have afforded. And like, don't forget, like in this place, right, I still have like other rooms. Like I have like a nice kitchen, we have like 2 bathrooms, we have like an attic, stuff like that. Multiple places even in the basement that I can check out. Like we have a garden, all of that stuff. So like everything just felt like a massive downgrade, right? Which was like the whole issue. And obviously getting underpaid was also quite the issue. Ouch. Okay, I'm gonna die here, right? Ooh. Got someone at least. Like last time, I beat him first try. No. Okay, got lucky. Didn't die. No. Stupid me. Okay, I can't heal here. Oh, I did it. Okay. Turn into meters? I mean, easy. Exactly. Easiest fight of my life. Yes. Work from home, so you need an office. Yeah, I feel like that's also really important. Right, that's like one of the most important things to me when I was looking for an apartment. Basically, I need like 3 rooms, right? Like a living room. I would need like an office and also bedroom. Right, like the way I have my room layout, basically, I basically have that, kind of. At least everything is kind of separated from each other, which is kind of nice. But it clearly is no proper substitute for... Oh, wait, no. We just need to time my up slashes here. And make sure to not completely die. I've never noticed that Marmu actually says Marmu in mid-fight. Wow, that's actually really small, like 2 meters. Yeah, I can see why you mentioned one bed and that's it. Oh wait, I completely forgot what you're doing. Ah, freaking moves. I'm just gonna do that. Seems like the easiest way to deal with you. Okay, worked out. Not even small, that's just small. Yeah, I mean, if it were cute, maybe. Okay, broken vessel. Let's see if you do like my favorite move today. Like normally I just murder you before you do. Just sad. Swoosh. Oh wait, I don't have to heal. Worry for life. Favorite move. See if I still have it. Okay, I can't actually dodge that one if you die below me. Small backyard. Bedrooms are rough, yeah. Goodbye, brother. Oh gosh, Galien. Completely forgot about you. Almost 3 weeks of not playing. That was actually too bad. I don't know, made a bigger thing out of it than it should be, I guess. Oh gosh, that fight. I wanted to actually start yapping about something, but I feel like I need to concentrate for just a second. Wait, it's yellow was that one. Red is that one, okay. Yellow. Blue is that one, okay. And pink is, yeah, pink is the long slash. Quickly heal. Come on, just use yellow all the time, okay? Can you do that? I mean, that kind of worked out. Actually not that bad, now that I remember the moves. And one. Dang. Yeah, photos can be deceptive, yeah, absolutely. Anyway, I feel like now we can finally yap. It should be like a few easier fight, but yeah, like I'm doing fine actually. That's the thing, I've actually been working on my productivity stuff. One of the things that I actually didn't talk about yet, because I wanted to go through it first, was I actually applied to some jobs. Because like I mentioned that like my university sucks, right? That I can't actually do anything this semester. But I can't actually do like proper jobs again, like nobody hires me even though I like... Here's the thing, I actually have like the best, like a really great qualification when it comes to just working. But since I'm not, since I don't have like my bachelor's degree, which again like is kind of worthless, I'm gonna be completely honest here, outside of like having a fancy title, like at least from like my work experience that I had, I am just not getting hired anywhere, right? Like this alone is not enough. So if I want to work anywhere, I either have to like retrain, which is stupid because I've already been trained in that area, right? Or I need like a bachelor's degree, or I can do like a student job. And this is like for what I applied. Mainly because I want some more job experience. Like my old job was really great, right? It was fun working there. But they weren't particularly, how do you call it, like computer science-y inclined. And by that I just mean that they basically were like a completely different company, to keep it very loosely and not dox myself. But that also meant that when it came to like actually working in software development, there were like just some gaps that I'm having when it comes to like team projects and certain things in that area I'm gonna quite keep awake. So it would have been nice to get like a little bit of experience. Don't even care about the money. I technically still have like enough money saved from back then because I didn't really spend anything when I was still working. So that wasn't like the issue. But it also means that I'm only willing to apply to jobs that really look like promising and like really nice. Which means that obviously that kind of limits to where I can apply, basically. And sadly I've only gotten rejections until now. Mainly because I did it like a little bit too late. Most of the positions have already been filled, which is like the annoying part here. So yeah, this is like kind of where I'm standing right now. So I'm just gonna do like, you know, the stuff that I did before where I just, you know, how do I put it? Where I just work for myself basically, right? Like there are some things that I can educate myself on. It's probably a very neutral way to put it. Without going to university, because again, like university didn't actually teach me anything, basically. Or like very little, especially when it comes to like more job-centric skills. So I don't really mind that. But if I find a job, I might actually apply to that one if there's like something cool there. Wait a second. Oh gosh, I can't actually read right now. I'm gonna have to... Oh wait, I completely forgot that. I don't have to smack you in the beginning. I mean, I just wanted to have hard mode here, okay? That's okay. That's like kind of the issue. I kind of want to talk here, but I can't actually read. That's like kind of where I'm standing. I did like apply to some stuff, and otherwise I'm just kind of taking over more housework tasks, mainly cooking actually. Like I started cooking for like the family, just because, you know, I have the time, you know, so it doesn't matter. And also cooking is like something, like I can cook to survive basically, right? That's like not a big issue. But cooking is like one of those skills you just need like a lot of practice and to be fast at it, right? Like normally when I cook, I take like twice the time it normally would take, just because I cook like a handful of times each year. And so that's like kind of a good opportunity to just do it, right? So. Smack you. Okay, I can hear you. And read almost. But there were like new albums or something? Gosh, can't believe that people are just talking about music. Also, reminder, exclamation yap still exists if you actually want me to hear something. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to read up on chat afterwards a little bit. I hope it exists still, right? And I hope that I can actually listen to it, because you know me and being able to understand what's being said. 2% volume and stuff. My recipe estimates are full of shit. They always take me long. Yeah, but still, it's like I don't know, like I'm gonna put it like this. I'm not really capable of multitasking when it comes to cooking yet, just because I need to focus on too much stuff. But I'm getting better at it, right? I've been cooking for like 2 weeks at this point. And, you know, again, cooking isn't hard, it's just like a practice thing, so. Yo, Mona, welcome in. How's your day been? I'm just, you know, crushing some people here. And that's it. Move to your laptop. Wait, what? Listen to music. Okay, now I can actually read. Yeah, people... Here's the thing about that. Like, they also want experience. So I have the experience part, but I don't have the degree, which is stupid. Because, again, like, in the degree, I don't actually learn a lot more than I actually need in a job. But it's like the difference between getting, like, 1,000 possible, you know, companies you can apply to, or, like, having 2. And oftentimes, like, those 2, they then oftentimes don't really pay that well and stuff. And, like, I have worked with people who worked on their bachelor's thesis. You do not learn enough about, like, the working place, basically, to really have it worth be anything, right? Like, you learn a little bit more math than I did, but that's basically it. At least, like, in the computer science degree that I am doing. Like, don't get me wrong, like, once you get your, like, your master's, I completely agree, like, a master's degree is actually worth something, but, like, a bachelor's compared to, like, what I did before, there isn't actually that much of a difference anymore. Right. You were listening to a new album all day, okay. Josh A. You know, as always, I don't actually know names. Otherwise, maybe I would actually know who that is. Spicy music. Interesting. And no, I don't have any interviews scheduled because of it. But that was like kind of what I was also working on it. And like the annoying thing is, okay, he's not the most known rapper. To be fair, I don't really know rappers as well. So anyway, what else did I want to say? So here's the thing. I don't know, like I always see it in like ADHD memes, so I don't know if it's like a normal thing or an ADHD thing. Do you know that feeling when you have like an appointment at like 3 PM and you're awake in the morning and you feel like you can't do anything? Like for the entire day because there's like an appointment you have to focus on. I have basically been feeling like that for like the entirety of the last 2 weeks because I was waiting for like the replies of the companies I applied to. This is like one of the reasons why I didn't stream, because I just felt like completely overwhelmed. There was like this one thing that was like really keeping me busy. And it ruined like every single day basically, right? It was like really annoying to keep that one in my mind. So like I'm kind of happy about like, you know, here's the thing. If I had gotten a job, that would have been amazing. But at this point, it's like not that worth it. I might, if I find like another 1 or 2 jobs that seem interesting, I might apply again, but otherwise, I don't know, it just keeps me too busy, so. I mean, to be fair, living together just to have somebody to chop your onions is kind of the dream, let's be honest. Like every single time, like we have like one of those, what's it called, thermomixers, right? Like these like automatic cooking stations. And every single time we do something with onions, right? Like because it's just thinly slices everything in there, like basically just makes it to a paste. Like the air is like burning so hard I can't actually enter the house basically. It's crazy. Okay, you again. You actually the one I wanted to... Wait a second. I feel like I didn't notice that mount in the back last time. Right, like the one here, because I was kind of distracted. Is that an egg or is this like a dead body? What you thinking about? Sleeping God, to see thee as thou once existed, with land and dream on devotion, we would give our mind. Okay, so Sleeping God, okay. I mean, since we were talking about Un around that time and that stuff, maybe Sleeping Un, it's been too long since I've seen them, so I don't know. We'll have to check like my VODs. You will be doing most of the cooking and you'll do the dishes. I mean, as long as you are splitting work, you know, everything's fine, I feel like. Oh no, it's a Watcher Knight. No. I mean, singular Watcher Knight, obviously. Which obviously implies that the Watcher Knight is actually the... I mean, I feel like we figured that one out earlier, that like the Watcher Knight Force is like the orange stuff that just kind of fills the husks. Because otherwise a plural would make more sense, you know? Still a very neat piece of lore. Smack. Ah, that was too late. But yeah, like cooking mostly for me has been like mostly simple recipes. Obviously, right, it's like just getting used to basic cooking techniques, I'm gonna call it. Right, something slightly more complex than pasta, but still, you know. Just to kind of get into it, and then, I don't know, I will probably have to look up some more interesting recipes and who knows. But yeah, this is like kind of plan for the future. Uumuu. You again. You know, recently I've been... Oh wait, I get why I'm dealing... Oh wow. It's like, I feel like I've been hit by one of those jellyfish before and I just realized why that happened. Because the Fender Crest deals damage to them and then they, you know, explode. I just noticed this for the first time. That's actually kind of silly. Oh well, good dodge. Wasn't really the best situation to have to dodge, but hey. Wait, no. I thought I could actually hit you like that. But yeah, like recently, I've been watching Xero play a little bit of Hollow Knight. He had been playing Hollow Knight like a few years ago, I think, and recently kind of picked it up again. And he recently did the Uumuu fight, and my god, like I feel like I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not really asking, but I feel like he only has like one nail upgrade, and it was like a 20-minute fight. Like seriously, Uumuu takes like so freaking long. Like, especially without upgrades. Alright. Maya Poir? Wait, what? What even is that? Oh. Oh no, wait, this is not a Hornet fight. Don't get tricked by him again, okay? Don't. Flickin' flying bastard. Yeah, to be fair, like, I have to Google so much stuff when it comes to spelling. It's crazy. I feel like this is like the most embarrassing thing about like my search history. Let's be honest. Like, just basic words. There's so many words I also use like a lot. You know how you use a word like a lot? And at some point you're just unsure about whether or not you're actually, you know, spelling it correctly. Just because it starts looking weird. And it happens to me way too often. I had to Google guitar a minute ago. Yeah, basically. Google. I mean, Google is also great. To be fair, I don't actually use Google anymore. Like, the AI bullshit just kind of pisses me off, and especially that you can't turn it off. Come on, let me heal. I just want to heal a little bit, okay? Buddy, pal, cham. I don't know, I can't even talk. Alright, it's a base to more soups. I've not actually made soup yet. It's not really something we eat a lot here. Like, every once in a while we eat soup, but like most of the time it's just like, I don't know, something more solid, I guess. Didn't I kill you last time like that? Come on. I really hate this fight. Okay. At least got one heal out of there. The great thing is still that I have the, you know, orange protection, I guess. Is neat. Can I use bounce for soup? I mean, you can, kind of. That's actually... Okay, here's actually a cool thing about like the Thermomix that I really like. Like, I did some... I don't know how the dish would be called in English, but it's like a certain type of meatball in like a nice sauce. And I really like the idea because you're steaming the meatballs with that device. And then it picks up the steam again, so you get like the, I'm gonna call it like the flavored water. And then you can use that as a base for your sauce. Which, to be fair, like, it's like not that exotic. I feel like it's like not like a secret technique. It's just like kind of cool that it works like with the steam. That's like the thing that I think is cool about that. Yeah, you do that for stock, yeah. Oh gosh, it's that fight already. Now let's see if I can actually defeat you. Do I remember how to do that? You're doing the spinny move? Oh wait, you're doing the spinny move for longer than I thought. I for some reason thought it was shorter. Ah, want to run away. Okay, break. Give me 2 heals. Nice. Ah, and I wasted the first one already. Okay, quickly, heal. As far as you can. Okay, no, 3 heals. Let's see if I still remember the timing. Because I don't. Like, the issue is, if I'm dashing through him and do it in the wrong timing, then I'm still getting hit. Which is like the annoying part here. I guess I did it. It's not too bad, not too bad. Wait, Hornet fight is here? There's not even a break? Shaw. Now I'm kind of worried that I'm not getting any more breaks in this fight. I got it. Okay, I don't actually need to do that. I can just deal damage here. Yeah, Shah, it's okay. Shah yourself. Who needs a break after Sly? I mean, you're true. Yeah, that's right. Okay, there's actually more breaks. I was kind of worried here. And my arms are really hurting. I did like I mentioned like that I was doing workouts, right? Like last week I did like a lot of strength workouts. I did them 6 times that week, right? And I'm trying to go for at least 5 times this week. But on Tuesday I kind of hurt myself while walking. And that was like really annoying because I couldn't exercise because of that yesterday. And today I did it again. And I just died to air, as you do. Basically, I worked out and I can't actually use my legs currently because, again, I hurt my leg. Can't focus on that. So instead I did like 120 push-ups and my arms are still kind of sore from that. I'm kind of still increasing like the amount of time. I'm gonna start stream one day and my watch is gonna be jacked. Yeah, that's like kind of the intention. But yeah. Wait. I was like kind of confused when I said that, but it's just a question of the day. It's actually a really funny question because we randomly talked, like I talked about this with Jumper on his stream, right? And like the question is obviously like when you die, like after a long fulfilling life, what's the last song you would listen to, right? It's like one of the things where the song would play and like once it's over, like your life is also over, right? Like assume it's just like a peaceful death kind of thing. And like my first thought to that was actually whether or not other people can hear the song. Because I feel like I would go out on a troll. It would just be like a really random song that just doesn't make any sense to anyone, basically. I feel like it would be really funny to just do that. Because otherwise I would probably just go for some standard songs, right? Like we talked about songs that kind of remind you of your childhood, basically. I would probably go for one of those otherwise. But if I had the chance to like troll people with like stuff, I would probably go for, I don't know, maybe even a Rickroll. I know Rickroll, you know, that meme has died and, you know, revived itself every once in a while through the years, right? Like it's been an old meme even when I started with the internet. And then for some reason people didn't do it for I don't know how many years, and then suddenly it just came up again, right? Like that kind of situation. I believe that by the time I'm dead, it's probably time for another revival. So rickrolling people with my death sounds like the exact thing I would do. Otherwise, there's actually a German song that I've actually not listened to in like many years. Literally just about like death being random, right? You know, people just dying. Yeah, they're never gonna give you up, exactly. Huh? No ice, but oh, come on. Really? You had to make that one more annoying? Scars by Josh, okay. So it's the best song in the history of humankind. I mean, if you can, you know, post the link of it in Discord and I'm gonna actually listen to it, because otherwise I will forget. If you really believe that's like the best song in humankind. But yeah, there's like the German song, it's like, what's it called, like 10 kleine Jägermeister? Like, I feel like it's like there's like a parody song by one of Germany's more popular or like more well-known comedians, at least back in the day when I was growing up, called Otto Walkes, who did like a parody song of that one, which is like more well-known, but I feel like both versions would probably work. It's like basically just a song about like people mostly randomly dying and them just going, hey, I mean, it's just life, it happens. But yeah, don't see your joke. How much delay do you have when you post that? I mean, can't believe it. But yeah, I feel like I would go the troll route if I could. If I could time it like that. I really hate this guy. Seriously. Who thought of no eyes? They just take 3 damage there. 3 freaking damage. I hate this arena. I hate it so much. I could see me dying here, which is crazy to no eyes. Come on. No, it's like not even a particularly hard boss. It's just like the most annoying one. Most hated. Like, if I die, that's like probably the only chance you will ever get for not having a no eyes hater here. Traitor Lord! Now the question is, what's special about you today? Because obviously, I mentioned this before, like, and like all the bosses obviously have like some upgrade, I'm gonna call it, because we are not in the original form. So I'm kind of wondering what the upgrade is like for most. Like some enemies just don't have like a better arena or anything like that. So I'm guessing maybe they get like more health, but didn't really feel like it. Maybe it's just that some of the enemies are upgraded and some aren't. Oh gosh, White Defender. It's going to be hard. Just getting balled here. Oh wait, I don't have stuff. Okay, I did not expect that move there, I have to admit. For some reason, I thought there was like another move it did every single time you ended up there. Ah! It's not even a floating wall, but it's just like a floating wall guy, okay? Don't lie to us, not a blue squad. Doma Doma! Oh, come on. I don't know if I really want to tank that much. Okay, I got T1 heal out. That's fine. Okay, second phase. I slapped and then I dashed, but the dash didn't go through. Continue with that move, please. I like that move. Okay, doing that one again. Oh, like White Defender definitely is like one of those bosses I might die to. Okay. Yo Grim, welcome in. Almost missed ya. How's your day been? Okay, this was actually an amazing attempt so far. I'm actually really worried now. Gosh. I feel like since this is like the last break we're going to get actually, assuming that it works the way I think, I might actually take a break in a second. How have I been doing? I mean, you know, I had like some things that occupied my mind. Mainly I was kind of semi-applying to jobs and just waiting for like rejection letters basically. Like it's just like a student job basically. I wanted to see if I can get like some working experience while I'm still, you know, I kind of talked about this, like I can currently not really work on university stuff because bureaucracy issues, I'm gonna call it. So this semester kind of is wasted, so I kind of was looking into like some job experience, and the only jobs you can get are like student jobs, and they are obviously at this point basically all filled because my semester started, and there are like some other universities nearby, but all of those have also already started, so I'm guessing like most of the jobs are already filled, like the stations, so. Wait. People should not click on it because it's loud. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I saw that I got a DM. I'm gonna check it out after stream. Anyway, I know it's like really awkward that you just joined, but I'm gonna take like a short break here. I'm gonna give you some music, maybe? Yeah, sure, I can pause the screen. Gonna take like a short break, and afterwards we will continue and definitely not fail. Trust me, like I will totally do that, like a 4th attempt, you know? Who even cares about the Pantheon of Hollownest? Piss break? I would never say that, but you know, it is a piss break. Anyway, BRB. Wait, people speak binary? Crazy. I don't know, give me just a second. Ugh. Sitting down, squeaky chair as you enjoy it. Anyway, back to the game. Brought some more water. Absolutely ready. I mean, Google Translate should have binary. It's like not that hard actually to translate words into ASCII at least. And I say that obviously as a nerd. I mean, I'm not a nerd. That's for being, you know, being a nerd is for nerds. So I could totally not do that, but you know, the usual. Anyway, let me pause the music and switch back to Hollow Knight here. Okay, almost press the back to menu button there. That would have been awful at this point. Did I even sit on the bench? I don't know. If I had, that would have been terrible probably. Like, I'm guessing I could probably stop here and like reload once to that bench. I'm guessing, because otherwise, you know, would be weird if it's just here to change your layout. But yeah. Like, there are definitely ASCII translators that you could use for binary. Anyway, and I can also proudly announce, for once it's not my ISP that's ruining your internet site. Like, normally I'm dropping like so many frames whenever somebody even mentions that the internet doesn't work, so... Crazy. Here's actually like an interesting thing about like buffering internet. To my understanding, it is such that like Twitch does not give non-affiliated streamers the option to like stream in like lower resolutions, basically, right? Where you could have like stream like people who have like worse internet can where they can still watch the stream and stuff, right? It's like apparently like another affiliate thing, or I think it's actually you get it guaranteed if you're like a partner. And you might get it if you are affiliate. I don't know if it's guaranteed there, and I'm probably talking out of my ass, but this is like kind of how I remembered. And then if you are just a regular streamer, there's like a chance for you to get that feature, like on a per stream basis, depending on like how the servers are currently used. But again, it's like one of those things. I am still not really interested in getting the affiliate status just because of, you know, tax reasons. But like, imagine if I had a job, I could probably afford that, you know, that would have been fun. But alas, no job. And no quality filter, or quality setting, I guess. It's not really a filter. Anyway, I don't remember who's the next boss. And now we have to refight Watcher Knights here? No, wait, we already... Did we already fight them? I'm trying to remember who was next. We definitely have to fight the Soul Tyrant again. Did we have the second? We had the second vessel fight already. I'm trying to remember who's missing. We had this guy. We had Watcher Knight in this one. There was like a second version we had to fight, right? I don't know. Let's just see. More lore. 48% of it was text? Wow, okay, this is definitely a great text bracket you have there. I don't know. I guess White Lady in the background. Can't even reach her. What's your thought about this? Oh, tragedy! This majestic god evades our attunement with such ease. We live only to serve the gods, to seek them out. Why does she frustrate us? How does she hide from us? Does she diminish herself by choice? I mean, I do really like the idea of like Godseer, right? Like, we are grabbing everyone into the Pantheon. They're like just these god-like entities that are evading them, right? Like, same with Un. So. Wait. I should have made a list? Nah. Lists are for nerds. And, you know, being a nerd is for nerds. Pale mother, we barely dare to think The chance of meeting is too rare, but thine resonance. Could you be one of them? Can't believe that you would just call me a nerd. Talking about being a nerd, give me just a second. This definitely had nothing to do with being a nerd. I'm very forgetful and had to check my door. I wasn't sure if I actually closed it. But yeah, I definitely have to think more about the lore here. But again, I don't really think anymore. I just do, you know? And then I'm gonna piece it together at some point. Wearing glasses automatically makes me a nerd. Gosh dang it. No glass stream, I guess. Screw this. Nah, I hate sitting... Okay, here's the thing. I talked about this. I don't need glasses, right? Those are just like blue light filter glasses. They help my eyes not hurt, so, you know. I don't think, therefore I am not, exactly. I amn't. But like, I feel so naked without my glasses. I hate that. Like, it's okay if I go outside, like, I generally don't wear my glasses outside just because it's annoying to have them. But otherwise, like, if I don't wear them for long periods of time, I just feel kinda naked and it's weird. I will not lick the eyeballs, but sure. Oh, Soul Tyrant already. I remember there being like one fight I thought was really annoying before I fought the... Oh wait, I forgot to jump. I still have to jump against you. Against like the pure vessel. Because I'm guessing we have to fight the pure vessel, and then my theory is that there's going to be like a new version of the Radiance. Alternatively, like, we could skip the pure vessel, but that seems unreasonable. Gosh dang it. Why am I struggling with you right now? You're like one of the, like, my favorite bosses just because I can just defeat you, you know? I had like so much practice with you. I feel way cooler with your glasses. You mean this move? That's like definitely one of the coolest moves. Whoop-de-doo. Alright. I mean, yeah, shape of glasses is kind of important. I feel like there's just the round glasses. I feel like that doesn't really work with those. Like it needs, you know, longer. Like how do you describe? Like kind of, you know, the rectangular ones for that to really work. Like the push up your glasses kind of move at least. You have a frame all around the glass. Yeah, I can see that. That would work. You wear contacts so people don't know you're a nerd? I mean, I'm sorry. That's like half a nerd. Nerdish. Okay. Got a slap in. Okay, now we can actually fight. I feel like I'm back in the rhythm now. Secret nerd? Ooh, that's like... That's awful. Imagine being a secret nerd. But yeah, like I remember getting those glasses and I was like, okay, I could get like somewhere you don't really have like a frame, right? Where like the side things are just kind of attached to the glass. And I don't know, I prefer this one. Okay, I should probably stop doing it the wrong way and do it the right way. Seriously, who else do I have to fight afterwards? I have like no idea anymore. I am blanking. Who is so absolutely not memorable that I already forgot you after, you know, fighting you 10 million times? Was it another watch? It's not another Watch Night fight, is it? Send a pic on Discord, that makes me amazing. Oh yeah, Markov. Gosh dang it. Gonna be completely honest here though. Still prefer this over no eyes. Like, okay, maybe I don't. Can I wait until you spin and then heal? I feel like I have an idea how I want to fight you. Like this, for example. Like, just jump into you. That's like always a great idea, right? Clearly. Okay, who was after Markov? Why am I struggling with my memory? Like, I did remember Soul Tyrant, but for some reason I thought Soul Tyrant was like a later fight. Right. The picture's hilarious. I'm gonna check it out. Don't worry about it. I might even do it, just pause the game. Like the next time I have like a breather, I'm just gonna pause the game and look at it. And then I'm gonna laugh. Okay, I can actually stand here and just slap you. That wasn't actually too bad. I actually completely skipped your second phase. That's actually kind of impressive. Oh yeah, Zod. Exclamation Zod in chat. Overwhelming. Grapefruit Zod. I have no idea anymore how to fight you. I completely forgot you. I'm sorry, Zodi. Okay, the explodey guys. Okay, you're doing that move. Oh gosh. Oh wait, you're doing that. I can't actually stand behind you. Also, yeah, I want to say, like, you jumped down and that absolutely fucks me. Yeah, you should absolutely keep your cloak dry. That's like one of the best lessons you could ever learn. Can I please see it twice? No, one time. And that's it. Ah, I wanted to dash. I need to kind of deal with the other guys, and I'm going to die here. Why am I going to die to Zod once again? Right? Why are you such a menace? Well, like a menace, not a menace. I mean, also a menace probably, but like a menace to society and mostly me, actually. I am society. Rip me! That was such a long attempt. Zod! Okay, I'm gonna look at the picture to, you know, cheer me up. He's the worst, yeah. Oh, that's a great picture. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I kind of, like, in my mind, I pictured you like this with like those glasses. To be fair, half of the way I picture you is basically just a cat that you have as your profile picture, but still. Like, basically that cat with those glasses. Maybe a little bit more roundish? But 100% otherwise. Also, great plush. Should you send a pic of yours in the Discord server? I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, I can also send, wait, I'm gonna do it. Give me, wait, gonna take a photo of my glasses. Just to be cool, okay? We're all doing it right now. Wait, where do I put those? On the second head. Yeah, hold phone steady. Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna send it. Clearly. We have to do it. It's the law now. Everyone who has glasses has to send them here. Ah, yes. Okay. Actual photo of you? I mean, if you want to. I mean, I definitely appreciate the glasses reveal, but if people are not comfortable sending their whole face, that's something different, okay? Don't feel pressured to do that, you know? True, we are going to see those two beard hairs done. That's clearly the main reason to do it. I mean, also, I kind of expected that you would look similar, because there's like the whole thing where owners always resemble their pets, you know, clearly, 100%. It's just kind of internal. It's probably how the cat distribution system works, right? I mean, again, like, feel free to just take a picture of your glasses, you know? Don't worry about it. Why do you have a party hat? Just on my desk? Exclamation redeem. You can see what you can redeem. Like, Paxi recommended it. Like, when I was bringing up the idea of having like multiple redeems, what I could do, Paxi was like, you should have like multiple, you know, multiple hats you could wear. Nah, you won't? You won't what? Exclamation redeem or no, not send it? I mean, both of those are fine, but what's the... But mostly the attitude? I mean, relatable. I mean, that's fine, don't worry about it. Feel no pressure to send images, you know? I can always just imagine that weird cat snail thingy from that game you like. That's clearly just you. That one with like glasses, I guess. I always forget what it was called, Rain World? Only Pixel will get to prove the beard hair? Yeah. Alas. So Pixel could also lie about the beard hair. Anyway, returning to suffering, I guess. One more attempt. I can probably squeeze in like one more attempt. It's only like an hour, right? So who cares? I was actually getting so close, I was actually worried about like finishing the game. I'm like always really worried about finishing this game. I wouldn't know what to do with myself once this game is over, you know? This is how I currently feel. To be fair, I would probably still do like the speedrun achievements on stream. But like otherwise I feel like I would probably be done. And then I need like another cool game I want to play all the time. But I can't just play like one game all the time, you know? It's like exactly why I want to stream to not do that, because I do that all the time normally. Also, by the way, I kind of wanted to talk about this earlier, but I kind of forgot, or kind of got interrupted. There's actually one project that I wanted to start streaming on Tuesday, but I was just kind of too tired, right? Like, I just went to bed after coming back home. Also because, like, my leg just really hurt. So I didn't stream on Tuesday, but there's actually a project that I had, like, kind of in mind. And the project is, you know, Terraria hater plays Terraria. Because you all know how much I hate Terraria. And it's been so many years since I like properly gave it like a chance. So that's probably going to be like the new project where I just kind of check out whether or not I'm actually right about my opinions still. Right, because obviously people change, right? And it's been like over 5 years since I last played. Like I looked at my achievements. And the last time I played, I got the achievement for defeating Queen Bee. Which is like one of the, I want to say like mid-tier bosses. But I have not gotten the achievement for crafting a workbench. So this is like kind of where I last played, because like they introduced achievements the last time I actively played the game, I feel like. Except for like in between I played like a little bit of modded, because like some friends forced me to. But even that has been like 4 years since I last touched that game. So would be an interesting experience, I think. And again, it's like one of those games where I feel like it's a lot better in a streaming setup, like setting, than like a lot of other games I could be playing. Right, and I mentioned it, like I'm going for like a content strategy for the stream is going to look slightly differently, you know, going forward. So that could be something to look forward to, I don't know. Like I'm at least looking forward to seeing whether or not I'm still right? Again, it's been so many years. And I might just, you know, my feelings might just be completely wrong because of that. They might also be completely accurate, who knows? They probably are, because I'm always correct. Don't forget that. I'm always correct. 100% of the time. As well as my redstone, that always works 100% of the time, you know? Don't forget it. Snap. Oh. Still no thoughts? Can I? Aww, I'm not fast enough. I should maybe bring the dream nail thingy, the... What is the charm? Like, what's the name of the charm? Dream wielder? Dream something? Like the one-notch charm that just lets you attack faster with the dream nail. Oh, snap. You know, last time I said I would start using spells against this guy just because this fight is weirdly long. Should probably do that when I'm already talking about it. Instead of just getting hit 10 times. Hey! Aw, can't dream nail you. No. Come on, do your char. Do your char. Ah, no char. Wait, try you some more. Okay. I guess I got charred. Oh wait, it's not it. They got a murder. Didn't even read your mind. We're just gonna kind of rush through like most of the fights at this point. And by that I just mean like, I feel like we've talked to this guy like 10 times and every single time I'm like, oh yeah, that's like clearly new text, and I'm like, oh, probably not. I feel like I have this clip of me reading that text like so many times, even if I were to edit it. You know, I definitely can put it in somehow, at least once, if not 20 times. Oh. Ascend to the afterlife of the reeds. You ready, Mr. Defender? Because I am. But you know, after seeing what I've seen of Pantheon 5, I definitely get why so many people took like months to beat it, or even, you know, didn't even beat it afterwards, just because it's like so freaking long. Like, how often do you have time to just, you know, set aside like 2 hours? Okay. I for some reason thought it was like the end, but it obviously wasn't. Like 2 hours to just do like one attempt basically of P5. I see the struggle. Snap again. Alright. Perfect. I might actually have to add like more evening streams where I'm just doing like 1 or 2 attempts and that's it. Because otherwise I might never finish. I know that's like the weird dichotomy of me wanting to finish and not wanting to finish, because if I finish then I don't know what to do with myself. Right, but still. I kind of just have to. Talk about the Asianness in your DMs, don't worry about it. Understandable. You know, as you do. Yeah, just end you here. Like on one hand, I kinda wish there was like a skip fight button if you fought like a guy often enough to try to prove that you can just defeat them like no hit, no issue. Right, like 10 times in a row. But on the other hand, I feel like it would kind of be against the spirit. Still no thoughts, come on. Where are they? I actually got to read the mind of Mawlek, which is impressive, and I timed it out like that. Just like, just gonna pat myself on the shoulder for that one. Slap, slap. Easy. Thoughts? Yes. Oh, I can't do it fast enough. Oh no! Do it! Or don't do it, I guess. Whatever you're trying to do, just don't. Oh wait, it's this one. Obviously, it's not the other one. Can't believe. How would it be? Brothers always fight together. Ooh. Getting like the double war already. Okay. You're doing your move. Fine. I just want to make sure to not die, I guess. I mean, imagine being Asian in DMs. It's crazy. Ah, come on. Okay, I did not have to take damage there. That was silly. Ah, good enough. Time to bow. And time to heal. Okay, I am ready for Pantheon 2. Should totally be doable, except for you. I hate you. I could not imagine a world where I suddenly reach the conclusion that Xero might be my third least favorite boss. I don't know. So really, it's just awkward, okay? It's so awkward with your movement. I'm just gonna stay in the middle. See if that works. Like that one guy who had like a sitcom named after him. Staying in the middle. Okay, yeah, stabby. It's okay. Might be slightly illegal, but it's okay. You know what, actually? This might actually be the right strategy, to just stand here and wait until he's just above your head again. Maybe it's not that awful. You know, maybe I'm overthinking it. Crystal Guardian! Time to slap your butt. Goodbye. Did you assemble your spring rolls? I mean, I hope you enjoy your spring rolls. Maybe it was just my fault. I mean, maybe. I mean, no, it's clearly the game's fault. I never make mistakes. Have you not listened to me? I would never make mistakes. Always forget how much less you are teleporting around. To the point where I can actually hit you once or twice. At least every once in a while, you know? Okay, did that one. Standing now. Already. What a surprising death. When I be completely honest, like those flashing lights are actually really kind of exhausting to look at. Especially in the dark, right? Like the screen that you're seeing is actually a little bit brighter than it actually is. It feels like, at least to me. Because like my camera automatically adjusts stuff. Like originally, I've actually considered trying to stream without like my main light above my head. I can actually do that for a second. In which case, like my face looks like a lot brighter again. But I literally have like the lamps at like the lowest possible setting that there is, basically. And yeah, I don't know. I just get like kind of a headache whenever I see flashing lights in that sense. Like when it's dark outside otherwise. I could just close my eyes, yeah, and then just listen to the scream. But, you know, why would I close my eyes, you know? Then I can't see. But maybe I can then open my mind eyes of my mind and Eisigkeit. I still hate those guys, by the way. Let's see if I can defeat the sisters again. Snap. Like this. Okay, that's a high one. Would be amazing if I don't have to. I mean, I could probably just heal in like one of those phases, yeah. Overlobbled hate, yeah, I really hate those. Like the first time I beat them, I literally just stood there basically in the second phase and face tanked them. And it just kind of worked out. Oh no! They're ready to kick my butt! I mean, I really like this fight, it's just sometimes it feels more overwhelming than it actually is. That's probably the best way to put it. I just need to get used to dashing instead of trying to dodge without dashing. I've tried to reduce like the amount of dashes I use, just because it feels like whenever I dash, I kind of end up in a situation where I can't dash then when I really need it. And I like to avoid that. Ah, that was stupid. Also, it gives you like a sense of progress in this fight, which I also really like. Like the whole thing that over time it actually gets easier once you start defeating them. And it kind of that's the point. Yeah, but it just was too late. Who's after you again? Wasn't there like another extremely annoying boss that I have to fight now? Just a moment. Was it? No, it can't be. Oh. Don't get hit here. Just gonna heal. And go. Oh wait, this is a heal. Okay, I lied. There wasn't anything annoying after this one. Very evil boss. A bench. Oh no, sitting! If I sit down, I will never stand up again. Rip me. Oh no. Oh no, it's the charm. Raining on me. Anyway. Marmu! 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 Ah. To be fair, Marmu is also like one of those bosses. Either I am decent at fighting him, or I'm just extremely like I'm just failing completely. Just completely random, basically. Said you need to get some sleep. I hope you enjoy your sleep. This is definitely going to be my last attempt anyway. I also need some sleep. I kind of like I say I have to get up early, but it's not really that early, right? Like people like in real life probably get up a lot earlier than I do. But you know, I still need to find some time to sleep. Ooh. Broken vessel. Come on, use the move that I like. Do it. That's not quite a move. Well then, have a good rest. Good luck. I will totally win thanks to your good luck. Don't worry about it. Oh yes, it's the move. I like it. I like the pogo move. It's great. Goodbye, brother. Oh, oh yeah, Galien. I think Galien also not really the worst, but like sometimes really awkward if you're getting like in a weird position. Or you can just kind of stand in every attack and dodge it like that. Exactly like this. Also, is there like a reason why there was like so much of like the... I always forget what it's called, like the salt thing and stuff. Why can't I remember? Was it soda? Like the butterflies? Like, you didn't expect me to finally remember that after I don't know how many hours I've played this game, like 60 at this point. But I guess I don't. Ah, don't just kick me with your butt. Would be nice if you could avoid that. Also, why did I not dodge that? Ah. Alright. That one was fine-ish. Time to bow. Don't actually have to heal. It's just like the one, the one Hornet fight we have to do for some reason after Sly that has like an offset healing point, which I think is kind of interesting. I don't know if this is like a statement of the game or if it's just like how it worked out, like playtesting wise. Ah. Touching one of those. I just really want to get used to more spells, you know. I could be doing so much damage if I just tried. We all know how much I love dealing damage. But now the bees! All of the bees! Oh, the who? This is also like one of those fights I really just like, because if you get the timing right, not like me just now, then you can just completely avoid all the damage. So it really feels like a skill check in that sense. where getting hit is always like kind of your fault. Not just like an awkward spawning pattern or something like that, because you can still dodge it, you know? Yeah, mark my words, I guess. Just do it, in general. Get your markers out. My words will be on the test, all of them. Mostly because I kinda, you know, copied off the dictionary. Why am I not doing this? Snap. Already at 3 enemies face, great. To be fair, I feel like I like how powerful spells seem due to like all the screen shake effects and stuff, but it also makes the game so unreadable at times. Just gonna do it like this. Goodbye! I hope you enjoyed. Aw, couldn't read your mind. Okay, buddy. Gonna keep you on this side. Okay, I'm not gonna keep you on this side, I guess. I mean, I don't mind you rolling. I kind of prefer the rolling attack, actually. Okay, I don't actually care that much because I can just dash through you, but still. Theoretically speaking. Aw, no thoughts. Too bad. I also think it's like really extreme how the Godslayer just kind of dies. Like, not just dies, but completely explodes from the inside. And most enemies just kind of fall apart, but that's just like kind of visceral. Oh. I thought you only used that one in the first phase if I slap you before bowing. I guess I was wrong. Ouch. Didn't jump high enough. And I did that thing. Did not want to do that. And again. The fruity face. I'm wondering if there's like a point below him where you can just kind of stand. Because it always seems like maybe? Like if you're really great at like positioning yourself, you might be able to actually. Okay, I should stop using, you know, magic from that position. Ooh, shaky noises. I wanted to use Descending Dark to dodge that. But I guess I'm not really prepared for that yet. But in the sense that I just take like a little bit too long to properly think about using it. Which makes it basically impossible to get it in time. Whoosh. Come on. I also would like to, you know, get more soul deck. Would be amazing. Huh? For some reason I felt like the hit animation played too many times there. I don't know. Maybe you just didn't like the stench. Take a bath. Keep the stench. And further in we go. Lore. The lore area. And now for the Watcher Knight. Slap, 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 slap. I feel like I should probably... Okay, that doesn't actually work. I thought maybe if I time it right, I might be able to, you know, deal more damage. I mean, it kind of works, but I just tried. Like, the Descending Dark is amazing, but, you know, again, I just need to put it into my pattern. And it feels easier to do that right now just because I had, like, this long playing break. Ah, that was too slow. That was just the wrong position. Got you. Like, again, I feel like there just a watch I might refight before like the pure vessel? I feel like we had like a later one as well. It's been too long. But maybe I'm just kinda like, maybe like the longer Pantheons for me, which was like P3 and P4, just kinda blend together when it comes to those bosses for some reason. Don't know why, maybe just because I spent so much time with them. Anyway. Uumuu. Oh, how I hate you. Come on, where are those jellies? Sure you don't want to shower already? I felt like last time there were like a bazillion, or is this just what starts now? Okay, starts now. Oh wait. Missed. Okay, at least didn't take damage there. Like now that I know that my stench actually triggers the explosion, I'm a lot more conscious of it. Which, I don't know if that's a good thing particularly. Right, like I'm at least a lot more cautious, and that's like not necessarily the best thing in like a boss fight. It's already way too long. You did kinda glitch through that. Okay, it doesn't really glitch through that. I guess I just hit you slightly too late. Yeah, go ahead, please. Okay. Almost fell. In an embarrassingly stupid way. Okay. Can I get you to explode? Yeah. Good enough. Quickly heal, I don't remember what's next. As always, I should definitely get like a list at some point. Oh wait. Body jump hell. Good old Nosk. At least I get like a lot of soul here. As long as I'm not, you know, overdoing the damage. Or like the missing of the damage, I guess. Oh, or like that stuff. Can I heal? Kind of. I mean, it's one heal, you know. Can't complain in boss fight. I mean, I can complain in boss fight. It's like my whole specialty. Okay, stand there. Give me more soul. Should try to do that one more often, right? Like the damage when you're just disappearing. Or like doing the charge attack, I guess. It's not really disappearing. What am I saying? I guess it's just getting too late. Oh. Come on. Do your goop. We all like your goop. We get it. Yeah, I should have just slapped. I don't know why I'm so greedy when it comes to damage right now. I'm still gonna do it. Okay, I shouldn't have. But you know, it would have been funny if it had worked. Doing great? I mean, I'm doing alright. I've done better. Do a charge. I could have probably healed there. Oop. If only there were like more phases where I could actually conveniently hit you. Yeah, I mean, could have been worse. And I'm technically full of weapons to get the heal through. Nice. And it's time. Yeah, I kinda, like, I thought about dodging with my dash, but obviously I was at this point already, I already had boosted and I didn't have the way to be invincible. Okay, I can heal once. Then I'm gonna slap you. This, oh great, I was too close. Oh, stupid. I mean, that still means that in just a second we have to fight Hornet again. I mean, I'm not actually doing that bad against Sly right now. I say that as I take damage. Ah. Maybe? If I time it right, I might be able to use Descending Dark here instead. Not that I need to, but like, imagine. Thoughts? Remember your brothers. I'm not gonna jinx myself, I would never. Next thing you're gonna tell me that I'm gonna lose to like some weird fight. Like, I don't know, no eyes. That would never happen. Ah. Okay, I should probably not take so much damage, especially like, not like that. Could at least take that damage to attacks instead of running into you, that would be amazing, I feel like. Could look cooler at least. Like that, for example. No. Thoughts? No thoughts! I wanted thoughts! No! I couldn't get the dream mail out in time, no! Ah. But I guess this is it. The last Pantheon of the journey. I hope. I hope there's not, like, could there be like a last one? I feel like we fought every single one in the Pantheons, right? Like every single enemy at this point, except for the... I'm assuming, what's it called, like Radiance refight? So, no holes here. Exactly. No thoughts. Lost key. I'm so lost. You don't even have GPS on your Google Maps. Ah. And again, like, the weird sliding bug. For some reason, it happens like a lot with Lost Kin, I've noticed. Don't know why this boss explicitly is like so vulnerable, I guess, to this bug. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It's really susceptible. I mean, technically, you know, all of them should be, because they are all bugs. Ha 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 ha. I know, it's hilarious. Okay. But like, I've seen it like a dozen times at this point, and I feel like half of the times was just like to this guy. Oh gosh, no eyes. Like, I give them that. At least this fight is like kinda hard, just because you can kinda get comboed and like take like 10 times the damage. Something like that, but like otherwise, still gonna count as more of an annoying fight than like an actual hard fight. Nah. Also, you really, like, it's really risky to do like a pogo down there. Like, if you miss the pogo, or like if they just teleport away, it's kind of it. Okay. Did they even do any practice of Grand Prix Xero before coming back here? Nah. Practice for nerds. Like, if I don't beat them, like, in this attempt, I'm gonna end stream anyway, so... I might return to some practice next time. But like, here's the thing. I've beaten them multiple times. Once I'm, like, slightly in the rhythm again, I feel like it's not going to be, like, the worst thing. Okay, I did that really stupidly. Don't bra me. I've also not done that same thing for Sly, and I lost to Sly last time, so... I've had enough practice over the many attempts it took me. Don't forget like how often I had to defeat Zod. I feel like once I'm back into like the rhythm basically, shouldn't be like too bad anymore. Why am I doing this here? I'm just suffering. Ah. Okay, that was just stupid. I wasn't not even suffering. It's just like, okay, I'm suffering from my own stupidity. Ah, okay. You know what? I would accept the death from you, my friend. Like that one. For some reason, like I have like this weird thing when it comes to object permanence or like permanence from Dung. Zod muscle memory, yeah. Like all the muscle spasms that you have to deal with when Zol just jumps around randomly. Ah, okay. That was stupid. Okay. Ooh, okay. Give me 1 health. Wait, isn't this the heal anyway? Yeah, okay. Ooh. That was riskier than it should have been. I agree, not even close. Anyway. Is that even something I want to use? Not really. So we have like Soul Tyrant, and then after Soul Tyrant was Zod, right? Oh no, it's Lore first, but still. Any new thoughts? So geez, we only have to serve the gods to seek him out. Why does she frustrate us? How does she hide from us? Does she diminish herself by choice? No, I feel like we had that same one. For some reason I can't fully remember the text each time. It's just like some cliff notes I basically have like in my head. And go like, oh yeah, I definitely read like those 2 words, so it's clearly the same text. I don't have time to think, okay? It's like, I don't know, past midnight here, okay? And like my sleep schedule is not what it used to be. I have like this really awkward sleep schedule. Like we talked about this in the other Discord today, obviously, with like how do we call different times basically in a day, right? And I mentioned that I hate 11 AM, and it's like literally right now the time I wake up, and I hate it. But sadly, like the only time that really works out properly, while still having like a little bit of nighttime and still being able to do like the stuff I have to do during the day. So I don't know, I'm just suffering constantly. Just go back to sleep. When? I have stuff to do, like, and the problem is like that everything I wanna do is like kinda placed in a weird time slot each time. This is like the easiest one how I can kinda encompass like all the time slots I need while just suffering basically. I mean, otherwise I would go back to sleep, you know? But like I can't take naps because they mess with like my regular sleep and make that one widely worse, to the point that it really isn't worth it. So yeah, kind of stuck in there, like kind of in the middle between like a rock and a hard place. That rock and the hard place are metaphors for my bed. My bed is actually quite soft and I would like to lay in it. Give me the opportunity to slap you some more, please. Do I use an alarm? Yeah, I do use an alarm. I actually, my new phone actually allows me to connect my alarm to Spotify. Okay, I was kind of confused because like the body just completely disappeared in a way where I was just confused and I thought it was like in one of those mid phases. I just had like no idea where it was showing up. But yeah, I used like an alarm and I connected it to actually my stream playlist, right? Like those songs, which is weird. I don't know, I don't completely hate it. Like it vibrates like once and then it just plays that song and like some of those songs. And it's fine, right? It gets me awake and it's like not complete suffering, but it's still like 11 AM and 11 AM is in general just suffering. And like when I mentioned that, or like when I said this is like just like a constant truth that 11 AM is terrible. Like when I was working, there were like times where I would get up like at midnight to basically do stuff with like my friends who were like in university and stuff, like at least online. And then afterwards had like an hour or two before I had to get ready for work basically. So I was, you know, at that point awake for like many hours and 11 AM still sucked. Same when I woke up at like 5 AM or like 8 AM or like whenever, it's always 11 AM. I've always said that. Which is like my favorite kind of like sleep schedule zone, whatever you want to call it. Like when I have like a fun rhythm for my sleep schedule, I guess. Okay, I am just dying here. And I have to fight Zod in a second. Gosh dang it, this is like really awful. Ooh. I am a number hater here. Sensual Zode. Last attempt for today. At least remember that you have like the waves, and I still got hit by those. Ah. I need to get that timing right. One here. I can't actually afford more. Ah, how did I get hit by this guy? I'm not gonna heal, instead I'm just gonna bounce. No, the explosion was still going on. I thought I was dodging it. No! Rip me. You were drawn on the 11th, so by transfer of property, I hate you. Too bad. You had to figure it like this. I'm sorry, but it's just math. Anyway, my hatred knows no bounds, and so I will now rage quit the stream. No, but seriously, I enjoyed the attempts. We made like a lot of progress, actually. I'll just sit on this bench. And then I'm gonna rage quit. And I need to stretch my legs. It's terrible, I know. Gonna switch over to like some other music. Give me just a second. I mean, we made some progress. I feel like with like how much progress we made today, okay, maybe it's overconfidence, depending on like how hard the final boss is going to be. But I feel like in like a handful of streams, like 3 or 4 more attempts, I feel like we could probably beat P5. You know, but like, I mean, what could be harder than this? I mean, to be fair, P4, like Pure Vessel might have like a harder form that we first have to beat, but, you know, I learned to not be greedy, so maybe, just maybe we can fight them? I don't know, and then obviously afterwards, whatever Radiant's refight is going to be. Anyway, exactly. Don't worry, it's just a metal ball. We know it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna head out here. I wish you all a great rest of your day, or evening, or night. I will probably continue with stream soon. Like, I definitely want to do like at least 1 weekend stream. No promises yet, but like I said, I want to try like 2 streams. And so like some Zelda, and then next week I hope I can get like 2 Hollow Knight streams in. Don't know yet, maybe, I don't know, maybe not. Kinda, we'll see how that works out. Also have to do like some editing still and like some recording for the YouTube side of things. Obviously, gonna plug that one every once in a while if you ever enjoy life except 11 AM. Exactly. Where was I? Like, obviously gonna plug that one every once in a while if you're interested in like something like Chants of Senna, which, by the way, I recommend that game, you know? But like, if you wanna see what it's about, maybe watch the first episode, you know? That channel exists. Anyway, we will see each other next time. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And until next time, see ya and bye-bye.